I have a meme in front of me. There is a weeping woman on it and the caption, "My trainer tells me to run 6 times a week, eat 6 times a day, and sleep 8 hours a day." Signature, mother of 3 children. This movie is about sleep deprivation. How sleep deprivation affects metabolic health. I have the impression that this movie is some kind of matrix and coming out of this matrix. I feel like a lot of people are trying to educate you when they've never been through anything bad in their lives when it comes to metabolic health. It's like we would run this channel, never losing weight, never recovering, never changing jobs many times, never leaving the big city, and without stepping out of your comfort zone a million times. Suddenly we would start talking about how to live beautifully. We would tell you how to lose weight with perfect figures. Being single people who always get enough sleep. I have nothing against singles, but people who have the opportunity to sleep give other people such lifeless advice. But it's a good idea. Why don't we do a channel about what it's like to be a truck driver? I've never driven a truck, but we can read about it, shall we? And such non-life advice goes to the standard parent of 2 children. I remember my children's preschool period when my wife and I took turns watching at the children's beds. We often didn't sleep for a week, but that's just how it's supposed to be. And what do these wise sentences look like now? Sleep 8 hours a day or you'll be metabolically ill? That's not what it's all about. You have to approach it logically. I can't wait for my baby to be 3 years old. Our daughter is only 4 months old. I started this film in this way because I am trying to sympathize with mothers who, as I see from my wife, are sleep deprived every day. This is not the best time to take care of metabolic health and get 8 hours of sleep. You have to approach it rationally. I can't sleep because the situation is what it is. We make a conscious decision about parenthood and we must consciously consider what it will look like. But let's consider what stages and elements of our lives we can influence without being negatively affected by infant and parenthood. I remember it being like this. You don't have kids and suddenly you're planning one. Then you're pregnant. And from various advisors you hear, "Oh, now forget about parties, going out and going away. Now your passions will cease to matter. Now life will revolve only around children." All of this just didn't work for me. Only one thing came true. I am the father of 2 children. There is an age difference of 1.5 years between them. The advisor said, "Don't get used to sleeping for the next 3 years." It really worked. I remember having a phrase stuck in my head, "After all, I will sleep in 3 years." It helped me. I kept telling myself, "Relax, this period will end. It will end." You haven't experienced things like that. You wanted it. Only when these 3 years have passed and my children started to sleep, my wife and I realized, do you see it? We started sleeping more. And this is the right time to read the chapter in the book The Brother Siblings Weight Loss Method about sleep deprivation. How to deal with this. If I had read in a book earlier that sleep is very important, I would have ripped it up and thrown it in the trash. I do not. But listen, a study came to my mind. I would like to suggest something to mothers who have a lack of sleep because the child needs to eat milk at night, this amazing elixir of youth and growth.
Młodości i rozrostu.
Physical activity after a sleepless night. I know it sounds like an abstraction, but interval training or resistance exercise can help.
Albo ćwiczenia oporowe. Znaleźć ten czas na spacer interwałowy.
Make time for an interval walk. You are walking with a stroller anyway.
Spróbować zrobić to w formie interwału.
Try walking with the stroller in the form of an interval. Thanks to this, you can reduce or eliminate inflammation caused by sleep deprivation.
Powiedz, co to znaczy interwał?
And tell us, what is an interval walk with a stroller?
Spacerek i robimy spacer.
Interval walk. We grab the cart tightly and accelerate.
Mocno i przyspieszamy. Robimy ten
We take a walk to the limit of fatigue and muscle efficiency. Muscles must ache a little.
wydolności mięśni, gdzie te mięśnie muszą poczuć trochę.
And then we release. We walk through the park. We look at the trees.
Na park.
For a minute. Then we go fast again for a minute and slow down.
Zwalniacie na minutę. Później znowu minuta szybkiego spaceru i minuta wolnego spaceru.
We can repeat this 10 times. In one day, we can do, for example, 3 such cycles. This is how we deal with inflammation.
I tu załatwimy w dużej mierze.
And now I would like to go a little off topic,
I zejść już trochę z tego,
which is pregnancy, childbirth, and parenthood. I am talking to people who are overworked.
później rodzicielstwo, do osób, które na przykład się przepracowują. Zobaczcie.
Sleep deprivation is considered to be less than 7 hours of sleep.
Idziemy dalej. W książce piszemy, dorośli aktualnie...
In our book, we write, adults are currently sleeping less to do work.
Co więcej, coraz
More work, more and more are staying up late to watch TV or use the internet.
Niestety problem niewystarczającego snu.
Unfortunately, the problem of insufficient sleep is likely to get worse.
To jest całodobowa natura naszego społeczeństwa z aktywnościami
This is due to the 24/7 nature of our society with activities to be done at all times.
i telewizji w nocy. Wyłączyć telewizję.
And increased access to use computers, mobile phones, and television at night. Turn off the TV. Take the computers.
Czasu nie cofniemy i trzeba sobie zdać z tego sprawę.
It can't be done. We live in the world we live in.
I tego raczej nie zmienimy, ale
We can't turn back time, but I will tell you what works in my case.
to wieczorem, kiedy kusi, żeby gdzieś tam już wszystko jest zrobione.
In the evening, when everything is ready, there is a desire to watch the series. I just got hooked on Stranger Things. You can set an alarm for an hour.
Mnie, no to tą godzinkę wcześniej.
These series work in such a way that when we start watching them, we go in a row.
Mają to do siebie, że jak już zaczniemy, to wchodzimy w ciąg i potem patrzymy.
And suddenly we see that it is already 1 in the morning.
Jeszcze jeden odcineczek, a
But maybe one more episode? Maybe another half hour?
ten sen wydłużać.
Let's spread watching the series in installments to extend this dream, to prolong sleep consciously.
Leczenie snu, jak piszemy w książce, wpływa na dwa ważne hormony.
Sleep restriction, as we write in our book, affects 2 important hormones, leptin and ghrelin.
Wpływania na tkanki tłuszczowej, czyli tłuszczu, i działa na receptory
Leptin and ghrelin regulate metabolism and energy expenditure.
sytości,
Leptin is released from adipose tissue and acts on receptors in the hypothalamus of the brain, where it suppresses appetite and promotes satiety.
Bardzo ważne, żeby uświadomić sobie, co dzieje się w twoim
In this way, leptin reduces food intake. It's very important to become aware of what happens in your body when you don't sleep enough.
Rodzeń. I słuchajcie,
But there are many other things that we cover in our book, The Brothers Siblings Weight Loss Method.
ten kanał, to jesteśmy przekonani, że spodoba wam się
Our amazing and independent thinking community.
metoda odchudzania braci Rodzeń.
If you like this channel, we are sure you will like our book, Brothers Weight Loss Method. Click on the link and see the details.
Jak zdrowo schudnąć,
We encourage you, because from this book you will learn how to lose weight healthily.
węglowodanów, jak
There are plenty of practical tips on limiting carbohydrates and composing meals. But above all, you will learn how to prepare for a healthy weight loss without the yo-yo effect.
wiele osób już potwierdza.
Without preparation, it can be done, as many people have already confirmed. But from our book you will learn how to prepare exactly what to supplement and how to supplement.
Subskrybujcie ten kanał.
And please, subscribe to our channel. Click the reminder bell. It's very important to us to reach as many people as possible with information about metabolic health. It is thanks to you that these people can change their lives for the better. Take care. Best regards.
Pozdrawiamy.